As the title suggests, the topic of today's video is that what after JAM examinations, should you drop 1 year or not? Now, your JAM is over and answer key is out. By this time, you already know that whether or not you are going into IITs, NITs or ISERs. Of course, you have to give interview for ISERs and you need to have good rank as well. Now, those who have qualified with good marks and going into IITs, I congratulate you guys for your hard work and dedication. But the agenda of today's video is for those students who are not going into IITs this year and thinking about dropping a year. So I have prepared some questions based on whatever you are having right now in your mind. So let's just see them. Students who are not able to qualify this year with a good rank, I know that a lot of things are rushing through your mind, and I think that I can tell you the best of it because I've already been a part of this journey. So this time you are thinking about dropping a year, and you are also thinking about whom should you concern for, right suggestions that whether or not you should drop 1 year. You are not motivated enough to give other MSc entrance, and you are thinking maybe that you have since already prepared for JAM examinations, the other MSc entrance is going to be easy for you and you can easily crack those exams. So let's talk about them in detail. First, I want to talk about those students who are thinking that since they have already prepared for JAM examinations, they can easily crack other MSc entrance exam without even preparing for it. You guys are in trouble since preparing for JAM and MSc entrance is never same. To clear MSc entrance, you need to have in-depth knowledge about the syllabus and also the question pattern. You need to analyze the previous year questions and you have to start making plan accordingly. As you know, I think that in MSc entrance exam, you will be having more competitors than what you had in JAM examinations. So you had less competitor in JAM than MSc entrance. If you are not making plan, you will have trouble with getting seat in any university, and you will be also having trouble solving the questions in exam time. Okay, so please start making plan, start seeing the questions, start looking into the syllabus, or else you will have nothing but to regret later. Coming to the point about those students who are depressed and have lost all the motivation and thinking about giving up. First, let me clear that you are not alone. You have a lot of other friends who are riding the same bus. The same thing happened to me just exactly 1 year back. So I know exactly that this time is not easy. Not that you have to deal with your mental emotions, but you also have to deal with the higher expectations that your family had, your teachers had, and everything. So I know that this is going to be very hard, and you exactly don't know how to get rid of these emotions. Just what I can tell you is that don't need to be called as an IITian to be established in your life. Getting into IITs may open few doors for you, but it does not mean that you cannot make a new door for yourself, and it does not mean that all the doors are closed. This is going to be challenging, but don't lose hope. Don't stop working hard. Start revising all the syllabus and complete the topic that you have left. If you feel pressurized, just find something that gives you relaxation. And let me tell you, don't ever think that scrolling through social media relieves your stress. You can read like books, you can find any drama, listen to any music, any dance group. I mean, there is K-pop and also there is Hollywood band as well. By watching them, you can understand that everybody is going through difficulties. You just need some patience. So please don't worry about going into IITs anymore. Just focus on your present situation and start preparing for the exam. Coming to those students who are thinking about dropping a year, you guys must be worried, right? Think about dropping a year so that you can get into IIT and can be called as an IIT. Many of your friends are going into IITs, but you won't be this year, so thinking maybe next year you should try. The first thing that I want to say is that stop this thought process. Nobody cares whether or not you are an IIT. It is a golden card for those who want to come in teaching line after MSc, and also for those who are willing to do their PhD from abroad, because there you need some professor recommendations which are great for IITs, of course, and there you need to have good GPA. But what I want to ask you is that, do you think that all the IITians are going abroad for their research? No, right? So plan for your future, visualize your dream. Was your dream to get into IITs or become a researcher? Dropping 1 year is not a solution. In India, it takes 5 years to complete your PhD. You have got only one life, right? Do something that makes you happy, and most importantly, find the purpose of your life. I know this is easy saying, but it's really hard. But what you need to understand that you have to make money as early as possible. As much young you are, you need to start making money that will make yourself proud. You cannot spend your 1 year sitting at home and just for this jam exam, right, when your friends will complete their masters 1 year ahead. So don't get demotivated or depressed over JAM exam or over any exam. I know for a lot of students, JAM was a really important exam. But what I can tell you that if it is bad, let it be. Find out your flaws which made your exam bad and start working on that. If you are lacking the energy, if you are lacking the motivation, then the coming exam will also not be good for you, and then you will start having the thought process that nothing is going right in your life. Okay, so you are the creator of your future. No one can control your emotion. Okay, so you have to control your mind. You have to create your future well by avoiding the past and taking the lessons from your past. Take JAM exam as like a test paper that you went to take before your coming MSc exams. Okay. In that test paper, you realize that in which particular chapters you need to focus more and which chapters are not going well or smoothly. So in that particular chapter, you have to work hard. You have to take reference from books, you have to take reference from videos, lectures, your professors, whomever you need for help, just approach them. Now, don't let anyone play with your emotion. Don't let anyone control your mind. Conclude whatever I just said. I want to give you the message that don't let exam control your mind. A bad exam was just a lesson. Now, let's move on to the part that I think most of you are here for, is that whom should really think about dropping 1 year. Okay, so let's see that. There may be some students who thought about getting into IITs after their 12th, but they didn't succeed, so they thought about let's go to take a subject and complete our BSc, then through JAM we will enter IITs to explore some other field rather than chemistry. You should then think about dropping 1 year, because if you are not motivated to have the chemistry subject in your life, then I think you should definitely think about dropping 1 year, because after that you will do amazing with your life, excellent with your career after dropping 1 year, because IITs have a lot of facilities to explore other fields. You can enter some counseling there, everything happens. Okay, so then you should really think about dropping 1 year. If you would think that uh, your job is the utmost priority after MSc, then IIT and tag is also important, and I think that is when you should think about dropping 1 year. Students who are greatly desired to complete their PhD or research from abroad, then you should think about dropping 1 year, because there you need professor recommendation, which works wonder in case of IIT Stiffer and IIC Bangalore, because the professors from there are extremely well connected through other countries. So that will also help you through the process. So it will be easy for you, and that is when you should also think about dropping 1 year. Dropping 1 year can have both the pros and cons at the same time. Pros is that you will have time to have a deep rooted knowledge about your subject, okay? And the cons is that you will have stress, pressure, Uh, as the same thing, you have to study for one more year, right? The same questions, the same subject, the same concepts, everything is going to be same. So the society pressure, social media pressure, everything will lead you to demotivation. Okay? So this is the huge con of this drop, 1 year drop. Okay. Another thing that you have to like think about deeply is that whether or not you are a hardworking person. If you are a hardworking person, this 1 year drop will give you good rank in your NET and GATE exam, whatever exam you are trying to give, staying in the chemistry field. But if you are not at all a hardworking person, then this will give a bad impact in your future, and nobody will do that for you. You will only create this bad impact for yourself. You have to analyze both the pros and cons of this 1 year dropping thing. And also, you need to discuss things with your family. Sometimes, family can give you the best advice. And if you can meet someone in person who knows about this 1 year dropping thing, then also try to contact them, try to talk with them. Social media can only give you some rough idea, but the decision must be taken by you only, okay? Since you have already started preparing for JAM exam, you know about the exam and also you know the syllabus, right? Now next there are a lot of MSc entrance exams ahead, so you must take serious attention right now from the moment you are watching this video. So what I mean by that is that start collecting the PYQs and you solve them. If some chapters were left in your JAM exam, you have to complete them. See some YouTube videos, take a coaching center if you need any, and start doing this kind of thing. The thing is that you have to see YouTube videos where they would literally tell you which chapters are important for MSc entrance and which are not, and they are absolutely correct. See them, follow them, and someone I can tell you from my side is that follow Jyoti ma'am. She is an excellent teacher. She can really guide you through everything. She have uploaded a lot of videos. Her videos are extremely well. So you can follow her in YouTube only, and the preparation will give you excellent result. So that will also help you to secure good rank and also good marks, and you can have a good university. You can complete your MSc. Okay. So the MSc exams that are there for after JAM is that ICS Kolkata, ICT Mumbai, DU, BHU, JNU, HU, PU is Pondicherry University, CUSET, and Jamia Millia Islamia University, and also other university are also there. But these are the common that every particular students from every field will opt for, and also there are state university exams. Now ICS Kolkata application form is already out. Okay, go and fill the form if you want to do your integrated PhD from ICS Kolkata. Okay, uh, I will try to update you about which university or which particular institution is having a MSc entrance. I will try, but I'm busy nowadays, so I don't think I will be able to, but I will try my best. Now, don't be bothered. Don't be bothered about whether CUSET is organizing any exam or this year or not, as your subject is same, right? It's just chemistry, okay? Whichever subject you are learning or whichever subject you are learning, okay? Don't bother about whether CUSET is organizing an exam this year or not, because your subject is chemistry or whichever subject you are learning. If CUSET is going to conduct exam, you will have some general knowledge or current affair related questions which you can easily answer if you are active enough in social media platforms. It's really easy. I know some questions are still there in your mind. That is, shall I join any coaching center? Which coaching center shall I join? How to prepare for other MSc entrance exam? Now, let me tell you that try to follow YouTube videos for this particular thing, because there are some great teachers and to help you with the process. I will try to link some channels for your reference. You can take a look there. Um, I'm not affiliated by anyone. It is just that they have helped me in my preparation time. So I think that they can also help you with yours as well. So with that, we have come to an end of this video. Lastly, what I want to say is that you should have inner conviction and strength of belief that you can do it. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said in one of his lectures that you should have great aim in your life, continuously acquire knowledge, work hard. Now, if you are demotivated because your friend got into IITs and you have not, then you must understand that you are not in competition with anyone else but with yourself. Your friend is excellent in chemistry, but you are not. That is because excellence does not come by accident, it's a process. I know reality is really harsh. Depression exists without you knowing it. This kind of emotions will take you back from any kind of exam. So, you should not allow the problems to be your masters, but you should defeat them. That's what APJ Abdul Kalam says, and that is when the success will sparkle. When you are inspired by some great purpose, some extraordinary project, all your thought process break their bounds. What worked yesterday may not work today, so if you had some study routines that you followed during the exam preparation, try to solve it, try to resolve it, try to redesign it. Make a study plan and write your accomplishment. This is very important when you're making exam strategy. Scrolling through social media and YouTube platform for searching about, worry related to exam failure will not change your future. You need to know how to analyze things, and then only you can get good results. That's pretty much it from my side, guys. I really hope that this video will help to a lot of students. With that, I'm gonna end my video here. Thank you and bye.